One of the questions that came to mind about ancestors is how to know the good ancestors from the bad ancestors. Because when we eventually leave this earth, we all become ancestors. Why? Because we were once here on earth and then we left. So we automatically become ancestors. For us who remain here on earth, we are supposedly connected to our ancestors because of the blood connection and the bloodline. They are our lineage. We represent them because we are from them. If they never existed, we would never have existed. So their existence begot our existence. So as we live in this world, we come to acknowledge them because they continually protect us. They are continually guiding us. And as they guide us, because it's not a one-way relationship, it's a two-way relationship. Hence, as they protect us, guide us, we are also in appreciation, in gratitude, and represent them and represent their interest as well. Because we are a living vessel, we are a living being. So they can guide us to accomplish good depending on the ancestors that you attract. For example, Martin Luther King, when he was here on earth, the American freedom fighter, when he was here on earth, he said, "I had a dream."
I have a dream. My poor little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
The dream that he saw an African person being able to do all the things that he wasn't able to do. Martin Luther King did not live to see that dream. But guess what? When he left, that dream became accomplished. And the African Americans are living Martin Luther King's dream of freedom, of accessibility, of equal rights. Martin Luther King has become a good ancestor, knowing fully well that he lived a good life. Where I'm going is that there's a law of attraction involved for you to be able to attract a good ancestor from a bad ancestor. And it all depends on you, the kind of life that you end up living. If you're living as much as possible a good life, or what is termed as good, which in the Christian religion is termed as holy. That's what Christianity calls living a holy life. In the ancient African spirituality, it's called living a good life, living a decent life. If you live a decent life, you will definitely attract the good ancestors. And if you live or are living a bad life, or what the Christians call evil life, then you definitely attract the evil ancestors. So it's the law of attraction that works here. But before I further this discussion, welcome on board. My name is Blessing, or you can call me Lady B. What I do here is talk about culture as it refers to Africa, because I am trying to connect with my African culture that has been demeaned and spoken against and termed as evil. I'm beginning to evolve to finding out that what has been termed evil is actually not evil. So that's what I do here on this channel. And if you hear a push sound on the background, please do bear with me, because I've got my fan on, and in the UK it's crazily hot right now. I cannot do without switching on my fan, or else I will be all sweating, and I'm sure you will not like that. So bear with me on this one. I hope you can hear me loud and clear though. So to continue this discussion, the kind of life we live here on earth matters a lot. With so much competition, with so much that is going on, with so much power attached to money. Most people today do crazy things just to get money. The moral decadence in the world is so high. The moral ethics in the world is so low right now because of the great influence of what we today call money. Why is everybody after money? Because without money you can't feed yourself, you can't have a roof over your head. So money is needed, but people do all crazy things just to get it without conscience, without clear conscience that what they're doing is actually not acceptable, which also affects how we live here on earth. How we live here on earth matters. It's a determiner of how our afterlife is going to be like, and the kind of attraction, especially when it comes to ancestorship, that we attract. So how do we differentiate a good ancestor from a bad ancestor? When we embrace the veneration of our ancestors, because we call upon them, we appreciate them when we venerate them. When you live a good, clean, or holy life, like the Christians call it, you would definitely attract the good, clean, and holy ancestors, because evil and good do not coexist or cannot coexist. If your spirit and your way of life here on earth is holy, clean, and good, definitely it's the holy and good ancestors that you will attract. Just like we live here on earth, it's more or so what they call karma, isn't it? When you live here on earth, the vibration that you give, the energy that you are, is the kind of energy that you attract, because we are all energies. All human beings are energies. And the question is, what energy are you? What energy do you emit? Do you emit a positive energy? Are you living a good, clean, and holy life? Or you emit a negative energy, living a bad, ugly, and evil life? Of course, when you live a bad, ugly, and evil life, your energy is going to attract a bad, ugly, and evil ancestor. When you live a good, clean, and holy life, your energy is going to attract a good, clean, and holy ancestor. So that's how it works. That's how it works. Just like in everything on earth. And that's what our African spirituality teaches us, to be able to connect with nature, to be able to connect with the cosmos. You see how it works. It is what you plant that you reap. When you plant good, you definitely reap good. That's how it works here on earth, and that's how it works in the afterlife as well. So when you plant evil, you will definitely reap evil. Is the law of the earth. So when you start embracing this ancestorship, bear this in mind. You need to start living a good, clean, and holy life, so you can emit such energy. And when you emit such energy which surrounds you, definitely you will attract the good, clean, and holy ancestors. I hope this helps, because we do need to embrace, acknowledge, and venerate our ancestors. With this, I say thank you very much for watching. Join me in the next video. Take care now. Bye.